Am I the asshole for adopting a dog after I thought my boyfriend broke up with me? My boyfriend was going through a tough time, and he said he needed a break. He said he was going to press pause on our relationship and go visit his family in Washington. I asked how you pause a relationship because I do not understand how that works. He said he needed some time to work on himself and asked me to respect that. After he left, I reached out to him a few times via text, asking him to let me know he arrived safely and to say hello to his mother for me. I received no response. I tried to call and left a message asking if he had broken up with me. I came to the conclusion that he had ghosted me, and my friends agreed. I was upset, and my best friend recommended I find something like a new hobby or a new show to watch that would not make me think of my boyfriend. I decided to get a dog. My boyfriend is severely allergic to pet dander, so I never even considered getting a pet. However, since he broke up with me, I decided to get one. He is a senior dog from the shelter that needed rescuing. He is low energy and likes to lie with his head in my lap while I read, work, or watch television. After 6 weeks away, my boyfriend texted me that he was back and coming over tomorrow, which was yesterday, so we could talk. I was shocked and texted him back, asking what he was talking about. He said he was back and ready to unpause our relationship. He said he would talk to me about everything the next day. I texted back, asking what relationship. He did not answer. Yesterday, he showed up and told me he had done a lot of self-examination and was ready to move forward on his life path. He even wanted to talk about moving in together. Then he saw my dog and started freaking out. He asked me how I could get a dog when I know how sick he gets. I told him that since he broke up with me, I did not think it mattered. He said he did not break up with me. I said he ghosted me. He said he communicated with me, telling me he was pressing pause and visiting family. I said not answering texts is ghosting. We argued in circles, and then he said he had to leave because he was getting an allergic reaction, even though he was standing in the doorway, not inside. I feel like he broke up with me, and it was okay that I got a dog. He says that he never did, and therefore it was a horrible act of disregard to have gotten a dog. Which of us is right? My best friend said I should break up with him because he is a jerk. I do not think I should have to break up with someone who already broke up with me. If I break up with him, I am basically agreeing with him that he did not break up with me, and therefore I was the asshole for getting the dog. Right? Commenter 1. End that relationship. I think the free trial period ended 6 weeks ago. Agreed. He drops her and stops responding when it is convenient and then shows up when he is ready to start again. That is ridiculous. Not the asshole, and I would not take him back. What happens when he decides to pause a marriage? Or pause being a father to their children? Or if he needs a break from work and quits his job for self-reflection? I am thinking that the woman he dropped the original poster for did not work out, so he is back. That was my first thought, too. He probably figured he could test out the new woman while keeping the original poster on the hook to return to if it failed. If it worked, he probably would have broken up with her upon his return. Original poster, not the asshole. That man left and did not even give the courtesy of responding to you. If he wants to act single, set him on his way and let him be single. Male reply, you are not the asshole. You replaced him with a far more stable and emotionally mature partner. Well done. Give that dog some hugs and go out on walks, scoping for a new man with your four-legged wingman. I do need to know, what breed, gender, and name is this dog? Hoping it is something funny or ironic. Exactly. Not the asshole. You are doing an amazing thing by giving a senior dog a loving home. You traded up. Commenter 2. Not the asshole. It is only a pause if both parties agree. A one-sided pause when the other is against it is, in fact, just a breakup. Exactly. You cannot just walk away, ignore someone for weeks, and expect them to wait around like nothing happened. That is not a pause. That is a vanishing act. From what I have seen of breaks, there are rules discussed about what is and is not acceptable during the course of a pause for the play button to still work. He would not even answer a text clarifying whether he had broken up with her or not. If he had really wanted time to think and to protect the relationship at the same time, he would have answered that text. The dog is the best we're done response. She gets a lovely puppy, and he has a reason to stay gone. It is only a pause if it comes from the pause region of Italy. Otherwise, it is just a sparkling breakup. Commenter 3. Which of us is right? Do the semantics actually matter? 6 weeks of no contact, and he just decides to magically show up again and thinks you should have unpaused your life just because he said so? Block him and move on. He does not have any right to disappear without communication, reappear as if nothing happened, and expect you to be okay with it. I am willing to bet good money that if you accept this behavior once, it will become recurring for the rest of your relationship or life. Nobody has time for that nonsense. Not the asshole. Exactly. Relationships do not work on one person's timeline. You cannot hit pause, vanish for 6 weeks, and then act shocked that life moved on. She got clarity and a dog. He can keep his nonsense. Not the asshole, but he certainly is. He wanted you to sit around waiting for him to return, and do not dare get a dog because you know he is allergic to them? Such entitlement. Were you supposed to wait for him without living your life until your hair turns gray? You could also get a new boyfriend while he is away trying to figure himself out. What would he say if you got a dog and a new boyfriend? Life goes on. It was his choice to go away for 6 weeks, doing who knows what, and it was your choice to get a dog. You are not married, and you had every right to think he would never come back. I am sure the real reason he hit pause is because some woman from his past came around, and he wanted to see if that would go anywhere. I am guessing it was not what he wanted or she dumped him, so he comes back to you. Keep the dog. They are far more reliable. He was definitely sleeping with someone else. Or trying to. This right here. I 100% bet a woman from his past wanted him back, and he went to try and work it out. When it did not work, he expected the original poster to be sitting and pining away for him. When she did not, now he wants to be mad. She just needs to keep the dog and lose the jerk. Maybe I am weird, but I would never get rid of a pet for a girlfriend. I took responsibility to take care of that animal, and I am going to do it. I also would severely judge anyone who wanted me to. If they hate animals, we are not compatible. Commenter 4. You can hit pause if both people agree to it. Relationships do not involve unilateral decision-making, but breaking up does. Exactly. This man did not pause the relationship. He used that to confuse you and to leave the option open for himself when or if he decided he wanted to come back. He sounds like a piece of garbage. An original poster, you handled this whole thing really well anyway. What he did was cruel, selfish, and immature, but you moved on and did something you had always wanted to. And you saved a sweet senior dog in the process. So happy for you and your new furry friend. Save yourself any more stress and block his number. He is clearly not worth it. He went home to fool around or see an old flame. He came back 6 weeks later with no place to stay, so now he wants to move in with you. Thankfully, you got the perfect repellent for user jerks. I came here to say this. I had a boyfriend do this to me, went home to Maine, slept with a few of his prized exes, then decided I was the one. Too bad his sister called me to let me know what he was doing because she was disgusted by it. Love her for that forever. Even if he was not playing around, he clearly wanted his options open and for the original poster to keep hers closed. Commenter 5. Exactly. Original poster, your ex is showing his immaturity and entitlement. Your dog is going to help keep him away. He could not even reply to a text. And then he just says he is back and expects you to have been waiting for him. The dog was a great choice, and the original poster is not the asshole. The ex is the asshole. Not only the but the communication when he got back was not great either. He announced, not asked, that he was coming over, assuming the original poster had no plans. And then he did not bother responding to the original poster's text about it. He is expecting a lot, if not all, of this to be on his terms. This is so good. You paused your life, dude. I did not. Commenter 6. Thank you, laugh out loud. This is such a pointless post. It has been 6 weeks, and she has already moved on with her life. Who cares what he wants or how he feels now? You do not need both people to agree to be broken up, haha. When he asked why she got the dog, I would have said, my husband always wanted a dog, so I surprised him with this one. When he freaks out, I would say, oh wow, that is right. We have a lot to catch up on. I cannot thank you enough for freeing me up to meet my soulmate. It is amazing to have someone so committed to me.